Ooh, child, we are now live, honey. We are now live. Come on in here, honey. Come on in here. Bete. Bete. Hey, Latina, member to the community, the Davis Nation. Thank you for all your support, baby girl. Thank you for all your support, baby girl. So I'm hoping that this ain't too early for everybody. Let me put in my speaker because I sound really bad. Hey, Marcus. How you doing today? So I got a lot of energy in me. I have my little raw juice today. And I'm just waiting for y'all to come in here. It's Friday. We about to do this. That's good, Marcus. Hey, Instinct. Did y'all get your notification? Put a 1 in the chat, or did you get the Instagram notification? Let me know something. I got something for y'all to listen to. It all pretty much sounds the same. And Ronny, if you're in the bushes, it pretty much sounds the same, sir. You need to have several seats. You're on that yellow bus, okay, with the helmet on your bus. I mean, on your head. You are on the yellow bus, Ronny. I repeat, Ronny is on the yellow bus. Now, as I stated before, and I do have something for you to listen to, so I'm not going to get too long-winded up here on this live, because I want you to listen to something he has said yesterday. But this man's all over the place. You should be more concerned about your freedom. Now, I'm not downplaying this, but we all know if you ever been on probation, you might get a warning, a verbal warning. I think that's what he thinks he's going to get. Because for somebody that got to surrender himself to probation for some crash dummy stuff he did in the mall with CashApp, he'll probably get in there with a story to the probation officer, like he's some stand-up dude trying to find out if some baby's his baby. And they might give him some slack. I don't know what they're going to do. He might have a probation officer that's difficult. There are probation officers that exist that they feel as though you shouldn't even get a chance to get probation. You should just be locked up. So they be waiting for you to do something so you can get locked up. It says, hey, sweet, how are you doing? I'm doing good, Stacy. I'm doing good. Hey, Lavani. I hope I said your name right. Lavani Bugs. But yeah, CashApp is clearly trying to lock you up, Slowski from the Moski, and you're feeding right into that trap. She's triggering you. She went back outside, showed you. She showed you in Blueface. She's back in the mall. She did her dance, for you in Blueface, basically smiling. Hey, I'm your favorite paralegal. Good morning, SL in chat. She's basically laughing, not smiling. She's basically laughing in your face like you guys are clowns. You both are clowns. I'm gonna get on Blueface later, but I'm gonna keep you by yourself on the slow bus, Ronny, because you're slow. You are definitely slow. So, your favorite paralegal, what do you think? Do you think they're going to give him a verbal warning when he has to surrender himself to probation? I think it was December 30th he has to surrender himself. I'm wondering what they're going to do with him, because he's just acting too confident for me. He's acting real confident for me. He's acting like he can't be touched. Are you going to go in there, Ronny, with the mask on like you about to do a stick up? I mean, what you going to do? Or like you about to unalive somebody with the medical gloves on? Are you going to go in there and tell this to your probation officer with the mask on and the medical gloves? Because I guarantee you, if you take your slow butt in there with the medical gloves on and that mask, like you about to do a heist or a stick up or hit a lick or unalive somebody, you won't have to worry about seeing the pavement, because you're going to be in jail without the bail. You could barely pay for legal fees for the testing. Maryland is different. The PO has a flood of emails. Oh, wow. All of it to the court. You said Ronny and she submitted all of it to the court. Well, you know, it looks to me like CashApp is trying to evade Ronny. She's trying to evade you, bro. She's trying to stay away from you any means necessary. You know, I heard him say yesterday that, well, this ain't the first time he said it, but this is like the 15th time he done said that now that she's been signed probation, pretty much she can't really hide because the courts can obtain her probation records and get the probation address that she has down, because you have to have a legit address now or you be in trouble. So it says, hold on, what's up with this? Why isn't this? Well, I know why. I hope this thing ain't acting up here. Ronny is unhinged. Ronny is slow. He's got the slow look. He's got the slow everything going on with him. He gonna mess around and get himself jammed up. Now, I keep saying that if Blueface was out, he wouldn't probably do this, but I believe that he would. Because if I want to say that Ronny got a little bit of common sense. And the reason why I say that is because I think that he would be the fall guy for Blueface if Blueface was out. So when Blueface gets mad at CashApp, conveniently he could use him as a fall guy to do stuff like this to CashApp to get underneath CashApp's skin. Because Blueface been doing everything under the sun. I ain't going to leave him out, but we ain't going to stay stuck on him. We're going to talk about Blueface at a later date, but we're going to talk about Ronny today, because Ronny don't know how to cease and desist. Sometimes I think when people are crazy, they literally start to believe something that they know is a lie. They start to believe it. That's what the crazy sick part. I guess if you tell something to yourself enough, like the fake it till you make it, make sure y'all hit that like button as y'all come in. You know what I'm saying? The fake it till you make it type thing. Then you can, get away with, making yourself believe that, you are the father of this child, But, I don't know what his point is, because if you had to get a GoFundMe to get a paternity test, even though that fell through the cracks, how are you going to be able to take care of this child without a job? People are feeding into Ronny, so he believes he's untouchable. Well, your favorite paralegal, we know that's Father from the Truth, honey, because he got to go into them courts, and they decide to shackle him down. Okay, like 𝗡𝗘𝗫𝗧. Okay, if he goes into that courthouse and they decide to shackle it down, them court offices, he's going back downstairs in that basement where them bars at, and they're gonna have him off to jail or prison. Okay, he gonna be in that in that truck with the rest of the van with the rest of them prisoners, talking about some bete minus the goat. Right, exactly. Shoot, that boy better go on and sit himself down looking like slow ski. He looks so slow. I feel bad for Ronny. And then I looked at Ronny's picture, this picture here, and I said to myself, Ronnie's got that like pink overtone on his face, like he drinks or does something. He's doing some sort of downer, something that's altering his personality. You know what I'm saying when I say downer? Some type of illegal drug or legal drug. It could be alcohol or an illegal substance or something that is legal, but he's abusing it and it's making him look like that. Because in this photo here, I don't know if y'all can see it, he looks high. His face has a pink overtone. And sometimes black folk get, and white folk, especially white folk, because they're Caucasian color, you know, white. You get that pink to your skin. That's the blood. It says he's going to show that Chrisean set him up because she applied for the restraining order before they ever seen each other. Oh, wow. You got me. I'm serious. Looking like a teenage mutant ninja turtle. Boy, bye. You notice how your favorite paralegal, you notice how I said, oh wow. I don't be getting into that stuff. You know, because it could be somebody planting seeds and stuff. And they want to watch it grow. You feel what I'm saying? I don't be getting down. I don't fall for that banana in the tailpipe. I'll read the comment. I don't disrespect. I don't go back and forth because I don't be knowing myself. But I'll read your comment and let you know that I read it. That don't mean I agree with you. But I respond to it. But I don't think you sometimes like the response you're gonna get, because sometimes there's gonna be no response. Cause see, all that planting the seeds and trying to watch them grow, it won't happen over here. I am not falling for that banana in that tailpipe. Been down that road before. Too old for it. I ain't get to be this age to be played like that. The intern peace order was granted by the commissioner because the district court was closed. 12 a.m. is the default time. Oh, okay. All right. I've checked other defendant peace orders and it also shows 12 a.m. Okay. So y'all on the same page. But yeah, I read these comments. But no offense to old girl that said this. He's gonna have to show that Chrisean set him up because she applied for the restraining order before they ever seen each other. And all I said was, "Oh, really? Oh, I don't get into that. Because if I haven't done my due diligence on nothing, I can't respond to nothing. Only a stupid person responds to stupid things. I don't want no stupid prizes. You know what I'm saying? When you act stupid, you get stupid prizes. I don't want no stupid prizes. Woo, child, trying to tell you these people will try to rock you to sleep with this BS. I ain't trying to be on no slow bus with Ronny. Slow. No. This man ain't got himself. Man, how you go faking that you're going to see if some child is yours, and you end up now back in the criminal system, where you could potentially be getting your they could be potentially sitting your little behind down for a little while for violating your probation. And you're all on social media talking about, and I'm on probation. You talking about CashApp was the dumb one, and she was on probation for leaving the state. Come to find out, CashApp had permission, dummy. Where was your permission at? Where was your permission at? Trying to be so slick, you dumb. You are such a lady. I love you, sis. I'm over here laughing tears. I'm serious. Like, come on, who in the hell left the gate open? Like, where did they do that at? That was Slowski with the Moski. And he's still up here running his chops, incriminating himself. You calling slow, but I heard that Charla was getting a check for CashApp. Charlotte. Oh, Charlotte. I don't. Hey, look. Look. I wish I could get a check for somebody. I ain't no shame in my game if I shoot. I got a little grandbaby, but she don't have no issues. But if she was living with me and I was raising her, and if she did have some things wrong with her, ain't nothing wrong with an extra check to help pay the bills and put some food in the refrigerator. You know, Charlotte, maybe that could have been the smartest thing she did was get a check for her any of her children. Right, heard, right. I don't run with that stuff. I get mad sometimes when I hear that word heard, because it's like, to me, it's being reckless, because if you haven't done your due diligence, you know, you don't, I mean, at least use allegedly. I heard means really that you believe what you heard, and you're trying to pass that along to people that don't have the critical thinking skills to not absorb that comment that you said. They're gonna run with it and have it all around social media as that being the truth. Y'all gotta stop doing that. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Dislikes are welcome. This is Friday. I'm on a rampage. If Ronnie's your boy and you mad that I'm going in on him, too bad. Ronnie need to sit down because he's got some issues going on. Boy can't even afford to have no kid. Shoot. What you threatening Chrisean Rock? What you threatening to do, Ronnie? Pay child support? Pay rent? Boy, bye. Go on, sit down now. You could barely take care of yourself going inside of a mall with a mask on and some surgical gloves and stuff like you about to do a heist in the mall. Getting all hemmed up by the security guard. Man, I said, if you don't go sit and I thought that would have embarrassed you so bad that we wouldn't have seen you for never again. But nope, that wasn't enough. You getting roughed up a little bit by that security guard. No, that didn't sit you down, didn't shut you up. You know, you got to get your cage rattled again. I think this time they need to rattle it so hard that he won't be able to get up, let alone to talk. Fruitful Friday is Juma. Let's go. That's what's up. You going to Juma today, Latina? Shoot. Somebody roughed me up like that. That application fee from the child support division was only $15 and he couldn't afford. You mean to tell? Oh my God. I thought it was like a couple of hundred. Oh, no, you did. He didn't have $15, so they had a waive of $15 fee. Oh, somebody. Ooh, child, don't get me to start it. You filthy animal. He didn't have 50. Oh, well, you know what? Now we got to play this right here because I want you to hear. Hold on one second. In this video, he going to say, you know, if basically if all parties were being mature the day he seen Chrisean in the mall, you know, he could have taken her down to CVS and paid for, I guess, the test and had it expedited. How can you get anything expedited when you couldn't expedite and go in your pocket and pull out $15, sir? Up here before you went down to the courthouse with a GoFundMe. Boy, bye. Good morning, Rosen. Oh, you at work? Okay, I don't care about Ronnie or Chrisean. I care for Junior. That's what I hear you. It's about the babies. I read the whole application and it said 15. I started hollering. I know you did. Because I thought, listen, your favorite paralegal. I thought that I swear to God, I thought that that application was like $400. I don't know where I got that from. Nobody told me. I don't know. Maybe I heard it somewhere, but I just was like, well, you know, that's some money to come. You know, a lot of money, you know, to have to pay out. But even then, $400, he should have that as a man. You know what I'm saying? If not in his pocket, he should have at least on his debit card. But come on, bro. You going out bad. So tell me if y'all can hear this. I'm about to play this. Hold on now. Tell me if y'all can hear this. Hold
on. So honestly,
put a Y if
I
you can
was
hear
messing
it.
with her during the time that she possibly conceived Junior, and she was back and forth between Baltimore and LA, you know what I'm saying? So I was being intimate with her without protection. So
Okay.
being me,
Making
the
sure.
man that I am, the man that my mother raised me to be, I can't know that I potentially have a seed out here and not address it, whether it's with an ex or, you know, whoever it may be. When I
Thank
have
you.
any obligation out here, I have to face it. I can't run from it. And that's just the man that my mother raised me to be. A little bit background.
Ooh,
I'm
child.
her most recent ex before Blueface. So me and Chrisean were, you know, your typical high school sweethearts, you know what I'm saying? Grew into
Typical high
a
school
passionate
sweetheart.
relationship, you know what I'm saying? So we were
Mm-hmm.
dating from the ages of about 17, and we broke it off like right before she went on to the Blue Girls Club. But however, we were still, you know, messing around and whatnot. But a lot of history was like I wouldn't say my first love, but you know, one of your high school relationships that, you know, was
You
more than
guys.
a 1 week, 2 week fling type of thing. You get me? No. And I ain't gonna incriminate nobody, but I just will
Boy,
say
you
she
incriminate your
does
own
have
self.
a history of not keeping her hands to herself, and I'm gonna just leave it at that. You know, that's one thing I want
Not
everyone
one,
else
Lauren.
to, you know,
That
kind of
part.
ask her, like, if she knows there's no potential chance of me being the biological father, why not embarrass me in front of the whole world?
Because you're
I've seen a
embarrassing
few things
yourself.
by Karlissa. I've seen a few things by Wack 100. You know, Karlissa stated that I don't know, man. Karlissa, I don't know her perspective on it really, because 1 minute she's advocating that she wants me to get a paternity test, and then the next minute she's like, "Oh, stop playing with my grandbaby." So it's
Yep.
like I'm not
Truth
really
be
sure
blessed.
which side of the fence she's on. I'm trying to determine, but you know, I don't know. Karlissa is very aware of the type of woman that Chrisean is, so she's
Karlissa's a
not
flip
surprised
flopper.
by, you know, the things that she does. So we was in the Rundle Mills Mall. It's in Hanover, Maryland. We actually weren't in the food court specifically, but we
Listen
were
to this
in
stalker.
Subway. You know, when I approached them, she initially wasn't aware of who I was because I had a ski mask on my head. So when I approached her and she got a better look at me, she was like, "Oh my gosh!" Oh my gosh! Like she was surprised that it was me. So things were kind of like blown out of proportion when I seen her, but yeah, it wasn't in the food court. It was in, you know, Subway. I
So I mean, you was blown out of proportion. You wearing a ski mask with medical gloves on. How blown out of proportion could that be? I mean, this ain't Halloween. You've been looking at too many of them gangster raps in them movies. Ooh, child, talking about, come on now. Talking about we wasn't in the mall, we was in subways. Yeah, that's because you chased it in the subways.
so in the area that
The
we were
lies we
in,
tell, right?
it's a area that I'm local in. You know, a lot of people know me in the area,
Oh
so
boy,
she
bye.
was doing a little bit of, I don't want to say shopping, because when I approached her, I didn't see any shopping bags, but she was doing whatever she was doing in the mall on Black Friday.
Minding
So
her business.
somebody sent me a DM, and they were just like, "Hey, Chrisean's in the mall, you know, she's here with Junior, she's here with a few of her
That's great.
friends." So I was like, "Oh, okay, this is."
Wouldn't that be messed up if it's the family, like what's her name? Chastity? Like, wouldn't that be messed up if Chastity or Tasiki did this? That would be so messed up. Good morning. It says Ronny locked up. I'm confused. No, he's not locked up yet. He's on his way though.
First love, but you know, one of your high school relationships that,
went
you
back
know,
a little
was
bit by an
more than
accident,
a
guys.
1 week, 2 week fling type of thing. You get me? No. And I ain't gonna incriminate nobody, but
would
I
be a
just will
mess.
say she does have a history of not keeping her hands to herself, and I'm gonna just leave it at that. You know, that's one thing I want everyone else to, you know, kind of ask her, like, if she knows there's no potential chance of me being the biological father, why not embarrass me in front of the whole world?
Because you're
I've seen a few
embarrassing
things
yourself.
by Karlissa. I've seen a few things by Wack 100.
Oh,
you know,
really?
Karlissa
Wow.
stated that I don't know, man. Karlissa,
Oh,
I don't
it could
know
be
her perspective on it
AJ,
really,
yep.
because one
Her and
minute
AJ.
she's advocating that she wants me to get a paternity test, and then the next minute she's like, "Oh, stop playing with my grandbaby." So it's like I'm not really sure which side of the fence she's on. I'm trying to determine, but you know, I don't know. Karlissa
It's a flip
is
flop.
very aware of the type of woman that Chrisean is, so she's not surprised by, you know, the things that she does. So we was in the Arundel Mills Mall. It's in Hanover, Maryland. We actually weren't in the food court specifically,
Right,
but we
ATL,
were
that
in
part.
Subway, you know.
I mean ALT or
When I
BLT.
approached them,
No, sir.
she initially wasn't aware of who I was because I had a ski mask on my head. So when I approached her and she got a better look at me, she was like, "Oh my gosh," like
Jessica West.
oh my gosh, like she was surprised that it was me. So
You talking about Jessica
things were kind of
West?
like blown out of proportion when I seen her, but yeah, it wasn't in the food court. It was in, you know, Subway.
Exactly,
So in
Compton.
the area that we were in, it's an area that I'm local in. You know, a lot of people know me
like
in
he
the
the
area.
man. I'm
So
local in.
she was doing a little bit of, I don't want to say shopping, because when I approached her, I didn't see any shopping bags, but she was doing whatever she was doing in the mall on Black Friday. So somebody sent me a DM and they were just like, "Hey."
She may not have been doing no shopping, Ronny, but she sure enough had $15 that she could have gave to you so that you could have registered to get that paternity test done. Talking about she wasn't doing no shopping. You came in the mall broke. How about that? Because we know you couldn't even pay for that form that you had to fill out at the courthouse. Brokey.
Chrisean's in the mall, you know. She's here with Junior. She's here with a few of her friends. So I was like, "Oh, okay, this is news to me, you know." So
Yeah,
somebody had
crazy
sent me that she was at Subway in Hanover. So
Brokey.
luckily at the time when I seen that DM, I wasn't too far from that Subway. Surely enough, when I got to that Subway, guess who we see? Yeah, that was our first physical in-person encounter since Junior was born. Yes, and I strongly feel like that there is a chance, you know, but due to the fact that there are other men involved, I'm not gonna be, you know, selfish and say that he is mine, but I definitely believe there's a possibility of him being mine. Out of all of the other gentlemen that are involved, I do feel like Junior may favor me the most, and that's just my honest opinion. Yeah, man, don't get me wrong. I do believe he does look like his mother a lot. However,
Yeah,
I feel like he
crazy.
does have some features that, you know, make him favor me in a way, you know. Unfortunately, when I approached her on Black Friday from the incident that was blown out of proportion on social media, I was trying to actually, you know, approach her and have a adult encounter, you know, hope. My intention was to see if we could resolve this outside of the internet, you know, see if we could do a quick trip to CVS. I pay for the expedited service and, you know, we get an understanding of this thing, but unfortunately,
Now, Ronny, now you know you didn't have that $15 at that courthouse, okay, for that fee that you had to pay. How was you gonna do a quick run to CVS and expedite anything with Chrisean to get the paternity test? Now you know you lying. How was you gonna pay for that expedite with some food stamps? How was you gonna go on to CVS and expedite anything if you didn't have no money, brother? You lied too much. You a lie and the truth ain't in you.
Not able to come to an understanding like adults. So yeah, man. This is no shade to her. This is just me being transparent. I honestly feel like she's not sure who the father is. And I feel like that's her reason for being a little bit anxious to take the test, because in my experience and from what I see in life, I've had a fair share of encounters with different women, and it's to my understanding that through my experience that usually a woman that knows who the baby daddy is, paternity test and show like whether a gentleman is or is not the father. So for me, it's a red flag just for her not addressing, you know, the paternity, whether it is with me or whether it's directly with the other gentleman. Because I feel like if she doesn't want to give me a paternity because I'm the crazy ex, why not do a paternity with Blue? And if it goes his way, you don't have to give me anything. However, if you do a paternity test with Blue and it doesn't go his way, then hey, hey man, I don't wanna get too ahead of myself. All I know is me and Blue. I'ma let you know Miss Rock answer that question. Yeah. So for me, I feel like the reason she's choosing is realistically because he did change her life. I'm gonna be honest. Chrisean always wanted to be famous. She always wanted to be rich. So even though she had a big social media presence,
Oh, I feel
Blue
you, Hood
helped
Unlock.
her
How you doing,
go to the
True?
next level. And I feel as though that's something that she deeply admires him for. And also, you know, he helped her reach another pedestal in this entertainment industry. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like that's something that she's very thankful for. So I don't feel like that's something that she's gonna just like, you
Right,
know,
exactly, Jackie.
override. You know what I'm saying? She's somewhat of a loyal person to an
That part,
extent.
Jackie.
You get what I'm saying? But I do believe that the things that he has done for her, you know, will make her be loyal to him in, you know, certain areas and aspect. But I also feel like it's a better move for her career-wise.
Well, he did say, because somebody must have been in his ear putting a battery in his back, go down to child support and put yourself on child support, and then they'll give you a paternity test. That's how, because there's loopholes how to do it. But he did, because he runs all his business. He said that he was told to go down to child support, and I was explaining it about a week ago. I wasn't really understanding why he had to go to child support to do that. But when you do it like that, it's like the courts will probably do it for you for free, because you put, as a man, they're looking at it. You're putting, you know, your name down to pay child support, and you want to know if that's your child. That's how they're looking at it. We know what his alternative motives are, but the courts don't. You feel what I'm saying? We know, but they don't.
Which is why she wants to, you know, create the narrative and the storyline that he is the father, because let's be honest, he has more going for himself in the industry realm of things, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, that doesn't define him as a man, but that also doesn't define what's right for Junior as his biological father. You understand? So that's where I come in, and that's where me being vocal comes in. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm not trying to
Right.
tarnish their career.
And that's how he's gonna have. That's how he's gonna get Chrisean's Rock back up against the wall if he don't get arrested beforehand. But because if he went down to child support and said he wants to pay child support for his child, but he wants a DNA test to also know if it's his child, they're gonna grant it to him through the courts. So what they're gonna do is, which will be easy, they're gonna get the address. She's on probation. You know he's a snitch. He snitches on himself, right? He tells on himself. He's going to say she's on probation. I'm not sure of the address she's using for probation, but this is her first and last name. He probably got her social security, but even if he don't, I'm quite sure her docket number or something to her probation. There's something that he can give them courts, and they will hunt her down in the system. It won't even be a hunt down. Just look it up in the database like everybody else looks up information on these people, and they will find her address to her probation, where she has to reside at until her probation is over with. And that's how they're going to end up pulling her into court to get that paternity test.
I'm not trying to tarnish nothing they doing. However, I truthfully believe Junior has a right to know who his biological father is without careers depending on it. My intention behind everything. Chrisean definitely.
Zeus is monetized for excuse me. Zeus is a monetized platform for drama. So why would Zeus do the right thing as a man and come forward and say that test that CashApp and Blueface took was real? He's sitting back with his popcorn like everybody else, wanting to see the ish show. And that's the reason why he's not doing that. He's enjoying this. He don't care nothing about no Blueface and CashApp. Hold on, guys. What did I just do?
He has potential as far as like acting in reality TV, but as far as Blue has helped her build a lot of connections. He's helped her build, he came up with Rock. You get what I'm saying? She was Chrisean prior to meeting Blue, so she's made this new identity of Rock. So it's kind of hard for her to identify herself outside of Blue because she only knows Rock now. She forgot who Chrisean is. So I don't know, man. I feel like she's gonna have a hard time finding herself outside of him just because he helped her build her career in such a extravagant way. However, I do believe she could do it without him. I do believe she could be successful, focusing on her own career. But I think that it just takes a different perspective for her. You get what I'm saying? But I definitely think that she can do it. I've been through a lot. I watched her go through a lot. I've been through a lot with her. So it would be bitter of me to want anything for her other than success. You get what I'm saying? Whether she is my potential baby mother or not, you know what I'm saying? I don't got no hatred for her. I want her to succeed. I want her to win out here, and that's just me. I have a very supportive family. My family, they ride for me, man. So basically, if it's ours, we gonna love him like no other. If he's not, we wish him the best and wish him success. You get what I'm saying? However, my family is curious just because they do know how heavily I was involved with this female, but it's not like, I will say nobody in my family feels like a spiritual connection to him, I would say, but a few people do think he has similar features. He favors us in a few different ways. However, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. A lot of my family, all I'm gonna say is this young lady has brought like a lot of low vibrational things into my life. So for my family, they have a hard time speaking on her. You get what I'm saying? We went through a lot of trauma, pain, just, negative things in my chapter of my life while dealing with this female. So they rather not speak on it. They know that I'm doing everything that I can do legally to address it. So until we address it, they like, we ain't even gonna speak too much on it. But they do know I'm doing everything that I can do to figure it out, and they do support me along, taking those steps. But everybody thinks he does look like his mother. I'm not gonna lie, but when everybody thinks of me being the father of Blueface, I'm hearing a lot more of he looks like me than Blueface. You get what I'm saying? So I filed for the paternity on November 6th. So in the state of Maryland where I'm at, it take like 4 to 6 weeks. You get what I'm saying? So depending on how long she's able to I don't think she's going to do it.
Well, honey, he ain't got no money like that unless the alleged allegations of Wack 100 agreeing to pay for the paternity test happens. Where you gonna get money to do all that? Get a lawyer to do all that? Tell me.
Good job at evading being served because she just got put on probation in Oklahoma, you know, so pretty sure they'll be able to serve her PO. Her PO will make sure she gets those papers, and if not, that'll be a violation of her probation. So
he's so hard up on
God willing, I don't think it should take too much longer than, you know, the top of the new year. So hopefully after Christmas we should have some answers.
He's saying that will be a violation to her probation. But you already got a violation to your probation. So talk about that, bruh. Talking about a violation of her probation. He's been saying that since he ran up on her in the mall. And only one got a violation to their probation is his dumb behind.
As far as like where we are with the paternity, but I did fill out everything that I could do legally, and they stated that it would take 4 to 6 weeks generally to serve her and then, you know, get everything rolling.
Right, he needs to go away and stay far away. That's what he needs to do. Boy, crazy. Boy, crazy than a bed bug. Ooh, cha. He should have come to her with the attitude she may have given him one, and they could have eliminated all the. Yeah, you're right. But the way he came, like he was coming to probably kidnap or do a heist or a stick up or stick a lick or whatever they call it. He came on the short bus. He was riding in the short bus. He put his mask on and them hospital gloves, and he went in there like he was gonna handle some business. Boy, by all you got some business handled. You got that security guard hemming your behind up for all social media to see. This guy needs to just go away. There are enough clowns in the circus. Right. That is crazy. That boy is crazy than a bed bug. And I'm mad at Blueface because at first I had said, you know, Blueface was out, man. This wouldn't even go down like that. But Blueface is one of the causes of why this is out of control like that. Anytime you going around calling your child Charles Barkley and you unfollowing him every time you get mad at the baby's mother, you ain't ish neither. You ain't no good neither. You's a dirty blank dog too. You ain't no good either. Hey, Houston hitters. Please. Calling you, talking about my son look like Charles Barkley. You know Blueface slow too. He's slow and delayed too. Did you hear that he tried to take Sean? He probably did. I wouldn't be surprised, but he would have been in more trouble than that because you don't want to get no kidnapping charge. I'm trying to tell you, don't take it too far. This is only social media, honey. It's not real life, boo. Wack just mad because Chrisean won't do business with him. Yep. Also, Blue mad because he can't control her. Everyone shows them swab Blueface mouth and yep, take CashApp's blood. I saw it too. And Blueface is the father, right? Sick enough to team up with this nut. I know it. I will. Don't be surprised, Hood Unlock. If you see it, you might be speaking it into existence. You might want to take that back. Cause that would be, you know, Blueface going out bad if he do all that. I don't know. I don't bring nothing past neither one of them. They both act like females to me. And stuff. And I'm glad, and I'm telling you, I really believe it's just my opinion. It might not happen, but even if it don't happen, I'm still not gonna be mad at Chrisean Rock. But she needs to leave Blueface alone. He no longer never served her. And he's just she got to stay away from people, places, and things. That dude is an ignorant dude. He's sitting back and loving what's going on right now as we speak. He don't care. He don't. It's sad, man. But like they say, every dog got their day. Hopefully he got to sit down for a while. Yeah, well, you know what? You talking about Ronny or Blueface? Because Blueface was already sitting down, caused himself to have to sit down longer. That's how slow he is. That boy is slow. Slow. Let me stop. Slow, slow, slow. But hey, he gonna learn. You gonna learn today. If he got one of them probation officers that don't play, we might not see Ronny for a good while, honey. The reason why I think the test is fake, because the paper had been folded too long. A lot of people said that. I don't know. I don't know. You know, I can't really speak on stuff like that because none of us was there in the flesh. We have to understand this is reality TV. Anybody ever heard of Nick Avocado? He's a big time mukbanger YouTube channel. He faked people out for 5 years that him and his husband Orlin were like fighting, and the relationship was down the tubes. He gained all this weight, and then he compiled all these videos over the years, maybe the first 2 years, and he planned to make people think that he was big and fat all that time. And then he started putting out videos every single day, back to back to back to back, you know, because that he does it for a living. That's how he pays his rent. And he was, meanwhile, on the back end, he was, I guess, dealing with nutritionists and people that help him, you know, like, you know, do exercise and lose weight and all that other stuff. And that boy dropped all that weight. It had to be about 150 pounds that he must have lost. He called it a social experiment. He was playing on the heartstrings of the people that was watching the content, and all along, what you saw on the screen was not what it is. He don't fight with his husband. That was all a storyline. And that when he was saying, "Oh, this is just water weight," and all that stuff, when people would call him fat and he would make a joke about it, it was all a storyline. That's what people do, storylines. I pray she stays away from him. No, Blueface doesn't keep right. He doesn't at all, and he's jealous of her. If you ask me, you can see Blue all in little boy. Yeah, I was looking at this picture of him when he had that little light brown hat on, and the looked like a corduroy. It looked like a corduroy suit when he was newborn. That's around the time he had hernia. And they took a picture of him, and I look at that little boy's face, and that little boy looks just like his father. It was a copy. Why people don't understand that. Right, a copy, right. Yes, he is jealous. Test the courts. We submitted copies with the originals. This is why. Blueface started all this hate towards Junior and Chrisean. I don't like hate. Right. Me neither. Social experiment. You heard about it? Hood Unlock? That was a clever one, too. He still got the internet shook on that. That test wasn't fake. If they was gonna, I don't believe it was fake either. But you know, you got people who don't want to hear the truth because they know that the truth ceases and desists. A lie goes on and on and on. And if you got a group of people collectively that don't want to hear the truth, they're going to live in a lie so that it can keep going on. They look at this as entertainment, not realizing this is somebody's life that we're dealing with. It was on the show. I would not use my original copy of the document to use on the show. Right. Exactly. Just like When you have to furnish your social security card or birth certificate for certain things, you let them take a copy and give me the hard copy back. You know what I'm saying? Your favorite paralegal. I want the original copy back. Right. Karlissa was probably driving the bus with her slow butt. Blueface is out of control. I want. Yeah, I'm gonna be talking about him today. I gotta gather some information before I even get into that. That's a whole nother live. And as a matter of fact, I'm going back live at 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So what time is it now? 11. So 12, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. Yep, I count with my fingers. 11, 12, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. So 5 hours from now. So remember, guys, at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'll be coming back on here. Hi, Letitia. Can y'all make sure y'all promise me to hit that like button? Matter of fact, let me see how them likes look. I hope they're not on the diet. I'm so tired. I don't know what to do. I don't know why. Well, I know why, because I've been up half the night looking at other things on TV. I appreciate y'all. Happy Friday. I appreciate y'all coming in here today. Oh, let me see if y'all been hitting them likes, showing a sister some love. Show a sister some love now. Show a sister some love now. And hit the like button now. That handsome little guy, ChresianrockJesus, I know it. But if she could have shown the original, we wouldn't be here. And why haven't she shown? I don't look now. Come on now, Bernice. Now, come on now. You making me weak. No, sir. You making me weak now, lady. Yes, I agree. Chrisean needs a new man. Blueface is not gonna change. I've been told y'all that. I said, what makes Blueface any different? Just like when just recently, oh, they got married. We find out over the phone. It don't matter if they're legally married, took their vows, and they're gonna make it official. What has changed about Blueface? Nothing. Only thing changed is that he has no control that he had to go to prison. He was in jail, now he's in prison for violating his probation. He has no control over that. And he's in jail for the mistakes that he's made. But if he had the choice, he would be free doing Blueface, being doggish Blueface, trying to be a womanizer, flip-flopping between Jaidyn and ChriseanRock. That's why, Jaidyn be throwing rocks and hiding her hands. When maybe she threw rocks and was hiding her hands when she heard about them getting married. She was maybe a little bit upset about it. But at the same time, she feels like Blueface ain't going nowhere. I got the 2 kids that he shows favoritism over, which is a bad thing. But he clearly shows favoritism to those 2 children, the little girl and the boy, Javon and what's the little girl's name? Put it in the chat for me. I forgot that fast. That little girl's name. Little girl. Put the baby girl's name in the chat. I'm old now. Yeah, make sure y'all hit that like button now. Don't disrespect me up here now. Don't make me get no mask and no surgical gloves for ya. Don't make me do a Ronny on. Don't let me pull no Ronny on you now. Don't play on my time. Don't play on my top. Hit that like button, or I'm about to come over there and run a fade on you. No, sir. That boy crazy. That boy good and crazy, honey. Ooh, child. Oh, Journey. Okay, right, Journey. Well, honey, Journey been on a journey, honey. Blueface gonna get out. He gonna try to run ChresianRock through that dirt, and ChresianRock gonna say, "Kiss my blank," and I'm gonna do me. I ain't Jaidyn. I ain't gonna run to no woman. I'm gonna run to something that's a threat to you, Blueface, and that's another man, honey. Cause Blueface ain't threatened by no Journey. Yeah, Blueface ain't threatened by no Jaidyn messing with no woman. Let him go get a man. He'd have a hissy fit. CashApp said, well, I'm gonna give him a hissy fit, cause honey, you cheat on me, I'm cheating on you. If you don't wait around for me, I ain't waiting around for you. And I don't blame her. I don't blame her. Talk about she had 8 ninjas in her phone. She should have had 18 or 88 ninjas in her phone. Like, you so loyal. You ain't never been loyal to that girl since you been with her. It says Blueface is jealous of Chrisean. Big time jealous of her. Remember, he said he can book the baby when Chrisean was mad at him. He saw all the love Rock was giving. That's crazy. I hope she buys her a nice house out there. You know what? I think that she might end up getting very comfortable living out there in Oklahoma, and she stays. It's no reason for her to go back to California. Nothing good came out of CashApp being in California. I'm sorry. Nothing good came out of it. There's no reason for her to go back. And I feel like this, if Blueface wants to be with her and change his life for the better, have him move to you. So at least if it don't work out, he's leaving, not you. She had a man, K-Suave, and Blueface was crashing out and stole the baby. Blue sure will lose his mind if Jaidyn gets it. Oh, yeah, you already know that, Bella, honey. She's in Baltimore doing her probation. She did a transfer. Oh, I meant, that's right. That's right. You're right. Well, yes, right. Keep me on my toes now. Keep me on my toes. I just hope she don't go back to, but you know what, though? I really wish she didn't do no transfer even to Baltimore. I really wish she just would have stayed in Oklahoma. Give it about a year of whatever probation time she had left. Just stay there for 12 months and sit with herself. She may have decided to go somewhere else. And not even, you know what I'm saying? Somewhere else. But going to Baltimore, that's how all that mess even got started with Ronny now harassing her. If she goes to California, Blueface gonna be harassing her over there. If she comes to her hometown, he gonna be Ronny gonna be harassing her over there. So it's just crazy. It's a real messed up situation for the girl. It's too much stress on her head. It's a real messed up situation. No matter how you look at it, man. But you know, I wish the best for her. It said, yes, I feel like Chrisean is going to move on the time away and giving her time to think, to focus on herself. Yeah, but I don't think she needs to be in Baltimore either. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where the other enemies at, trying to stir up mess. And that's crazy. No. But, you know, it is what it is. You know, like I said, whatever happens in the dark always comes to the light. So, you can't hold nobody hostage to the yesterday. You know, that shall pass too with CashApp. CashApp know that. You know what I'm saying? These monkeys can't hold it down, even if they wanted to. But it is what it is. But listen, I'm about to get off this live. Y'all know I had to come through with the come through. Make sure y'all hit that. Matter of fact, before we get off, make sure I ain't let nobody go. I'm putting on that mask right now and them surgical gloves. And I'm coming after all y'all right now. Let me refresh this page. Let me see them. Let's get them likes up a little bit. I'm coming back on at 3. But yeah, let's try to get these likes up before we get up off here. Yeah, let's get them likes. I'm coming for you. I'm coming to your job. Meet me at the club. It's going down. No, so let me stop. Yeah, hit them like buttons, man. Hit the like, dislike, hit something. Hit Ronny upside the head. But make sure you hit something. I'm for real. It says Jaidyn still wants Blueface. That's why she won't date another man and only dates woman. Yep. And you know what? That's the realest I heard. What you said, what is it, Shari? It says Jaidyn still wants Blueface. That's why she won't date another man and only dates women. And that, oh my God, you hit it. Because people say, oh, she don't want Blueface. No, she's playing hard to get and acting like she don't want Blueface because she's protecting her feelings. But she want Blueface because if she didn't want Blueface, she would be with a man. Because she like men too. I think she is be more for the holiday. Oklahoma would be a better look. That's survival. I think so too. I think, Oklahoma for. At what point is all the hate bloggers going to accept the first DNA test? Honey, Sharon, I don't need to accept no test because I didn't lay down and have no baby with it. And I don't really care whose baby it is. I just want to make sure that the baby is taken care of. That's it. Yes, her own sister she needs to stay away from also. Yep. Thank you, Belly. She definitely needs to stay away from her sisters. Yeah, it's crazy. She's been dating this girl for a couple of years. The one that's a YouTuber with the braids, the little silver and white, silver and black braids. Can't think of her name. Hey, Wendelina. So listen, I'm about to get off this live. Make sure y'all hit the like button for the ones that are going to hit it soon as we get off this live. Dislikes are welcome, but hit something. I'll be back on here at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's in 5 hours. Okay? Love y'all. Stay blessed. Thank y'all for coming through. Happy Friday. Be safe. And we'll be back on here chatting because I got some more tea to spill. Until the next time, love y'all. Stay blessed. And I'm out. Mwah. We on the same page, sis. I'm trying to tell you we are.